Hi everybody, this is your science class for today. I wanted to tell you that I'm outside in my backyard and we have a little pond behind me. You might hear a frog while I'm talking. We've been hearing him croaking, but he's quiet right now. Okay, so we're studying still rocks, and I want you to have your rock collection with you. So if you don't have your little box with your rocks, stop the video and go get it, okay? So you should have just watched a video online about rocks, and that told you that there's 3 different kinds of rocks. There's a million different kinds of rocks, but they all fit in 3 different categories. The first is the rocks made from volcanoes, and those are called igneous rocks. We talked about that in class. The second are called sedimentary rocks. We didn't have time to talk about that. And metamorphic rocks. So I wanted to tell you have all of those in your rock collection. So open up your box and see if you can think of which one is the igneous. I think some of you will remember that, yes, it's obsidian. Obsidian. Now, I apologize that your obsidian is not shiny. I think the rock polisher, the obsidian should have been by itself because it got all scratched from the other rocks. But it is obsidian. It's from volcanoes. Okay. Now, inside of igneous or volcanic rocks, and granite is one. Where's my granite here? We have some of this pink granite here. We talked about this. There are minerals, and one of the minerals is quartz. We have pink quartz inside our rock collections, and that's a mineral. There's also mica in the granite. We talked about that, and you each got a little piece of mica when we were talking about it. So those are minerals. There also in your rock collection is amethyst. It's a kind of quartz, another kind of mineral. Beautiful. The crystals are so beautiful. Well, you also have some sedimentary rock. We added an extra rock at the end. If you found a little brown rock, not very interesting, but it's a little piece of sandstone, and that is sedimentary rock. And I'll show you. This is the kind of sandstone closer to what we have at our school. There where we found some of those fossils. You can see a little fossil. I don't know if that'll show up in the camera. There's a lot of different kinds of sandstone, some very beautiful. This is from, I think, New Mexico or Arizona. I hope you can see how beautiful it is. That's called sandstone. Sedimentary rocks are usually formed down underneath the water, and there's lots of layers and layers of rocks and sand they press together. The sandstone at our school, we know, just crumbles into little pieces. It's not very hard rock. The last kind of rock that we have in your collection is tiger's eye, and that is a metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rocks are formed under lots of heat and pressure. So those are our rocks in a rock collection, and I'm hoping that you'll add other rocks to your collection that you find. Some of you might want to have a geode. This is a little tiny geode here, so pretty, and here's a bigger one. Geodes are so plain on the outside, and you cut them open, and inside is like a beautiful surprise full of crystals. You might find in a store somewhere some of this fool's gold. Some people used to say, it's gold. That's not. It's called fool's gold or iron pyrite. So do keep up your rock collections. As they get bigger, you can put them in a different box. I've always loved rocks, and I've always collected them. And I got so interested in rocks that I made things out of rocks. I did a lot of carving, and I was going to show you some animals that I carved. I found a rock called soapstone that's very soft, and it's easy to carve. I had some carving tools. I'm going to show you some animals, and you see if you can guess what animal I was carving. Okay, so here's the first one. Did you guess turtle? You're right. And here's the second one. Easy, owl, right? Okay, then this is a little harder, but some of you might be able to tell. Let me put it right here. Does it look like a bear? I hope so. The last one's the hardest to guess. When I've had people guess before, they had a hard time. I'll give you a hint. Lives in the water. It's a mammal. Very playful. One of my very favorite animals. Did you guess river otter? That's what it is. So when I was doing the, it was called a lapidary class, I also made jewelry. I have some other pieces, but this is like a little beautiful thing to put on a chain as a necklace. It's a beautiful rock that got polished. I use these tools like saws and polishers, so I had to wear these kind of goggles. I'll show them to you. These goggles kept my eyes safe and I could see better. I wanted to mention one more thing about rocks. The Native Americans, we've talked a lot about the Native Americans, they loved rocks too. I think this crow is made from obsidian, and it's a crow, and these are called totems. And some of the Native American tribes loved totems and making them. I think they had special magic for them. I don't know what the crow meant to them, but there's the other little rocks that are tied onto the crow's back. That's all I wanted to talk about today with rocks. We're going to study sand soon, so hopefully your next video for tomorrow will be all about sand, something else that I love to talk about and show and read about. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.